When I was 25, I wanted to stop reaching for my phone first thing in the morning. It was draining my energy and messing with my mood. Now I'm 29, and I still reach for my phone first thing in the morning, baby.
What the hell, man?
I thought knowing the problem was the hard part. Turns out it's the easy part. It's like trying to play basketball with the rules of football. Thing is, you know jack all about basketball. If you still didn't notice, this is a video about self-awareness. Ya tambo. Yes, self-awareness is a good thing on paper. You know your flaws, you can work on them, you can improve yourself, yada yada yada. Except for the fact that most people in this age of the internet are faking it without even knowing. These people are actually using self-awareness as a personality trait. Because for them, their actual personalities are so boring that they need to spice it up. You hear it all the time.
I have abandonment issues. I'm emotionally unavailable. I'm a highly sensitive person.
And I love these.
I'm bipolar and I'm on the spectrum.
If you don't gotta know from the doctor, don't talk to me about this shit. And so, effectively, self-awareness has lost its meaning. Self-awareness used to be a tool for change, and a damn good one at that. It used to be the first step for escaping mediocrity, now rendered to the standard that sets it. Let me take you back to that line. If you know your flaws, you can work on them, and you can improve yourself. Yada yada yada. Shut up, dude. The difference now is, you find flaws in you, and you look for the closest thing to those flaws. Not to study them and improve, but to gain relatability points with others. You see, when you perform self-awareness, you gain nothing, and yet it feels like you gained everything. That I'ma change my life rush that you get at 3 a.m. hits. Then you sit down and you plan, because that's what productive people do. Then you set an alarm for 5 a.m. because that's what productive people do. You don't sleep until 5, then your alarm rings and you get up, because that's what productive people do. You sit down and you journal, not knowing what to journal about or why you're journaling, but you do it anyway. Why? Because that's what productive people do. Exactly. All of these things are triggering your dopamine when you have absolutely no clue why you're doing these things or any understanding of what these things do to you. You know what the gurus do and why they do them, but you don't know why you do them. So you're getting rewarded for having no idea what the hell you're doing. Your dopamine receptors are being rewarded for doing nothing, essentially, since if you don't understand why you should do something, you won't have the conviction to repeat it, and therefore, you are prone to not doing it again, so you go around watching these so-called coaches yapping about morning routines and productivity hacks, regurgitating the same things over and over and over without delving into the core of self-improvement, which is taking action. I heard someone say, thinking about doing the thing is not doing the thing. Waiting to do the thing is not doing the thing. Planning to do the thing is not doing the thing. Doing the thing is doing the thing. People online turned our desire to improve into a profitable business model where they describe your problem and give you a solution for the symptoms, not the problem itself. Wait, that sounds familiar. Most things in life are simple. But when I say that, most people mistake simple for easy, and then they tell me,
No, life is complicated.
no, life is simple. And in that simplicity itself lies the difficulty. Life is simple, yet hard. Because simple is boring. Feeling boredom is hard for people, and the human brain would literally rather be tortured to death than feel bored, even though it knows the road to what it wants lies within that boredom. You're a bitch. Bro, shut up. Real self-awareness doesn't demand much from you, but it demands enough to change you, since it goes against one of your core features as a human being. It demands the reduction of ego and taking yourself down off of its pedestal so that you can observe what you're doing. But for us regular human beings, it's not easy to accept that we can make mistakes and that we are prone to blaming others instead of ourselves when something happens. This is the victim mentality. The problem is, nowadays, the victim mentality is running rampant in societies, so self-awareness is extremely hard to achieve for most people. Which is why I say that most people are faking self-awareness. Self-awareness demands that you literally look at things from another view. Something extremely hard for people since everyone thinks that their opinion is right. It has to be because of the main character.
Can you make a video about this?
These goddamn weebs ruining my life. So most of us look at our flaws from a subjective angle. We are missing the forest for jeterige. But if you back off for a second and observe, your vision field expands and you realize, oh, I'm a piece of crap. And that's okay. How can I become a better, shinier piece of crap? That is the $1,000,000 question.
For legal reasons, I am required to tell you that these are Ugandan dollars.
But Uganda doesn't use the dollar.
I hope you know. So you might be asking, hey, random person on the internet, what the hell do I do? And why is it Ugandan dollars? Well, those are great questions. Person watching this video, I don't know.
It is up to you to find the answer, young warrior.
On a real note, self-improvement is simple. It takes 3 steps really. Gather data, analyze said data and make a plan, execute the damn plan. Yeah! Basically, find the flaws you want to change, cook up a way to change them, and execute said changes. This is where journaling comes in. Journaling is such a good tool that is romanticized by the modern self-improvement industry. When you journal, nothing really happens. It's when it compounds over time when you notice its magic. First of all, journaling helps clear your mind. You're taking all of the garbage that lays there and you're dumping it into the paper. No thoughts, no question asked, and that can help clear up the fogginess. Over time, as you reread these journal entries, you will start noticing patterns in them. And that's the gathering data part I was talking about. Humans can never be objective, but we can get pretty damn close. But it requires the concept of reducing the ego I talked about earlier. Basically, the more you journal, the more you gather data about yourself. Rereading that data, the journal entries, days after writing them when you're in a pseudo-objective state will help you figure out your flaws, and that's when you capitalize on it and you analyze why you're doing said things, why you want to change them, what's a realistic change you can achieve within a set period of time, and divide the change into smaller bite-sized changes that you can achieve daily, and you put the plan in action while making sure you keep yourself accountable. Basically, take action. Self-awareness is simple, and yet it's very hard to achieve. And that's why you gotta keep expectations realistic. You cannot expect drastic change over a short period of time, because you will be disappointed. Believe me, I've been there, done that.
Me too.
No one cares. You don't get buff from one gym session. Just like you don't get good at guitar just because you bought one. You gotta take things step by step. And remember that change takes time, effort, and mistakes. So you have to allow yourself to take the time, you have to put in the effort or your plans will stay plans, and you have to forgive yourself when you make mistakes and learn from them, because making mistakes is part of being human. And then maybe, just maybe, you will become the shiny piece of crap you always wanted to be.
Crap.
Bro, please throw yourself off a balcony. If you are still here, first of all, why? Second of all, I appreciate you finishing this video, so please make sure to like and subscribe, or I'll be under your bed at night.
Aight, see ya, suckers!